Hi, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, it's likely you're considering a future as an Amazon seller and you're asking yourself that same question as many others. Is it still worth selling on Amazon in 2022? So firstly, my name is Emma and I created this channel back in November of last year just so I could share my own experience and my own Amazon journey with you. Over these past few months, I've seen so many people asking on Facebook that same question: is it still worth selling on Amazon? Should they get started? And is online arbitrage and retail arbitrage dead in 2022? Now I know we're almost halfway through the year already, but the simple answer to this is yes. If you can find the right products, then it is 100% worth getting involved in this. And it's one of the best side hustles you can do as well, especially coming up to that Christmas period. Now Amazon is the biggest online marketplace in the world, so it's no wonder so many people are asking this question and wondering whether they should get started. Now last year alone, Amazon had 1.9 million active sellers and they were shipping almost 1.6 million packages each and every single day. They are so well known and they have such an insanely huge customer base that this is the place to be if you want to sell online. Now there are other platforms out there like Etsy, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, but the great thing with Amazon is the ability to send everything into their warehouses via the FBA program. Now this just means you don't have to deal with the individual sales, the packing, the posting. Amazon deal with all of this for you, which frees up more time for you to do other things like source new products. So you simply send your items directly to Amazon's fulfillment centres and they deal with everything for you, including the customer service and any returns. Now this is just going to make things so much easier and it's going to save you a lot of space within the office or the home. Now it's never too late to get started, but you have to be prepared to put in the time and the effort and do your research as well. Now if you just jump into buying products without analysing all the information available to you, it could cause you big problems later on. You could be tying up your cash in slow selling items or items that just don't sell at all, and this will have a big impact. It could even stop you in your tracks before you even get that business properly going. Now there's no set amount of how much of an investment you should make, but obviously the more you put in, the quicker that business will grow and the quicker you'll start seeing a return. It all works on a sliding scale, so you can put in as little or as much cash as you like, same as you can put in as little or as much time. Now this is the great thing about Amazon, you can sell at your own pace, you can just do it as a side hustle for a little bit of extra pocket money, or you can turn it into a full-time career. So I started with an initial investment of £1,000. I only put in part-time hours and I turned this into £60,000 with £11,000 profit within 12 months of starting. So I started with retail arbitrage, followed this up with online arbitrage, and then within about 4 months of selling, I introduced wholesale as well. There is such a huge potential to grow your business on Amazon, so if you keep reinvesting that profit, you could grow it at quite some speed, and this could give you the ability to introduce wholesale or even look at private label later down the line. Over the past few months I have done some private label myself and I'm hoping to increase this in the next few months, especially with the Q4 coming up. Christmas is the absolute perfect time for this. So people talk about an oversaturated market, but this is where that product research really comes into play. There are so many tools available to you that you don't need to go into this blindly. So with software like Buybot Pro, you can see exactly what the sales are like, you can see what your competition is doing, and you can look at all that historical data too. So you can pick and choose a product you want to sell based on that information that is readily available to you. So if, for example, an item only sells 10 a month, there's 8 sellers and they have 53 stock between them, you know that this is probably not a great listing to be on unless you can really undercut their prices. It's always good to find a niche, especially one that has very little competition. You could also create unique bundles and offer something that nobody else is selling. Now this is something I started to do earlier on this year and the return on investment I'm getting is huge compared to my other items. So in comparison to the deals that I find, my replenishable items, the unique bundles is where the money's at for me right now. Again, if you put in the time and effort to do that research, you could do really well selling on Amazon. Now I would say if you're just getting started on Amazon, you'll find it difficult, you've got a few challenges or issues you're coming up against, then definitely go and join a few Facebook groups. They're all really friendly, really helpful, and you'll find lots of great information. I'll pop a link to our group below, please feel free to jump in there, say hello and ask any questions at all that you've got. Also use all the free information out there, so there's so many blogs, websites, YouTube videos, they're full of useful information and you're quite likely to find the answer that you're looking for. You can quite easily learn the whole process of selling on Amazon if you're just willing to take the time to search out that information. Now anyone can sell on Amazon if they're prepared to work hard, and whilst there's some great money to be made, don't be under the illusion that this will happen overnight because it really won't. It may be months before you see anything for yourself, so you really need to be in it for the long game, and the more money you reinvest, the quicker that business will grow. Now if you've got to the end of this and you're still thinking that you'd like to have a go at selling on Amazon, I'd definitely recommend you look back through some of my previous videos and just look at all the different models available to you. Also make yourself aware of Amazon's terms and conditions before you get started. You don't want to be breaking any rules that put you at risk of suspension. Now, if there is anything specific you want to ask, please do pop a comment below or jump in our Facebook group and I'll do everything I can to help you. But that is it for today. I hope you found this useful and I'll hopefully see you in a video soon. Bye bye.